Somebody sent this in to the Cleetus side of the shop, and they said that you're not man enough to do this, and they might be right. I'm really, really tired here, and we're about to make some bad decisions, okay? Ooh, man, smell that. That is, can you smell that? Oh, I like that.
Right? Method
I like that. We were talking about how we don't have enrichment. We're basically replacing those injectors with a methanol nozzle, and we're gonna have some major freaking enrichment here.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna bog big time, but I like it a lot. It's gonna be on a button. It's basically who's gonna man the button?
We just need to auction it a little bit.
What the hell? What are we doing with that?
Don't worry about it.
Acetylene? Oh my god! Oh my god! Somebody else said that. So basically, we're gonna torch this puppy to the ground. But that's pretty awesome. I like that idea. Let's see how long I can go without having to have the water. Here, I was gonna go. That looks pretty. How's that? You want a decent size?
No,
George,
like
you gonna do this?
I need a small one. I got a geographical thumb. Spicy stuff is extra spicy.
Oh, here. We'll break up half.
It's alright. I ain't scared.
All right, ready?
Oh, it's hot. I didn't even need it.
Oh, it's got
Hot.
it's got to burn. I wonder if I hit this, I'll get hiccups.
You guys didn't give me water?
Where are you going, George? George, you okay? He's not enjoying this. He's
I'm not even gonna finish it.
It's got some heat to it.
It's rolling in. You alright, George?
It's hot, right?
Italian food.
Your glasses are foggy. Who are you talking to?
No, it's pretty warm.
Can I get a
smell that on
Oh. This is no joke. This is no joke. Challenge accepted. It's pretty good. These guys had some awesome stuff earlier that we had. I think I could probably start a fire with my breath right now. Thank you guys for sending this in, even though I totally pirated it. All right, guys. So I was gone finishing up a street tune, and Laz and George have derived this sort of gentleman's redneck engine death machine here. So this is a much more refined version. I want you to know this is not just the spraying of nitrous willy-nilly, okay? So there was some creativity here in the fact that we did not have enough enrichment. So what we've done is we've put in the twin methanol nozzles, supplementing where those injectors are going, and we are using actual M1, right? We just bumped it for all of about a quarter second, just checking to see if it's gonna work. There is no nozzle or jet on that, so it is going to be a crazy amount of nitrous, but let's try and see if we can actually make a pull just with M1. Let's try and fire it up actually first. So I just poured some M1 in there. We should be good to go.
Oh, yes!
Right. A little spray there.
Oh my god, it's a great idea! Oh yeah. That's great! All right, guys, so we got this all set up. This is the cheapest, fastest nitrous install ever. And it might be favoring one side, but that might be favorable to the engine destruction. So that being said, let's get this puppy on there. This custom mounts, I like this last. That is custom right there. Got a couple of little leaking problems here, but that's all right. We'll probably have a couple more in a moment. All right, so this is gonna be freaking fun. So this is our enrichment because the thing has no fuel whatsoever. So just in order to get it accelerating, we're gonna have to that's gonna need a little bit of work.
Yeah, it is.
You mean the water fountain that just came up means it's flooded? My hand was getting cramped. I was trying to be a progressive controller. I was like,
Brother, yeah, cut it down.
Well, hold on. I think I was off the chart lean still.
I don't know. There's a lot of methanol. My eyes are burning.
Let's see how it does on a different diet. I mean, we're gonna try and throw more methanol, or get the right methanol, but let's see how it does with like a methanol and peanut blend.
One for you, one for me.
I'll tell you when.
Heard that?
That is crazy, man. It was really, really smoky in here. Liam, what? You don't like the burnt peanut smell?
The Mountain Dew kickstart. That kickstart that puppy right into the hot.
All right. Game on. So we're looking for a fuel upgrade. Peanuts weren't quite cutting it.
Hey, use those right there.
Hey, I didn't have the wideband on last time.
The game fuels.
Oh,
Right here.
Kickstart?
Yeah.
Got one of these too. This is black label.
Ooh.
There's some 4-pack of Kickstart in there.
All right, well, there we have it.
That thing's gonna rip.
We're only going to need one, I think, so.
It might take 2,000.
2,000?
Come over with his wet shot. We can make it happen.
Hey, you know, this is 5% juice. We're going to kickstart this puppy right into action here. So let's do it. Oh, we're going to go ahead and try and see if we can get an accurate wideband reading with our methanol spray. Part peanut and part kickstart. So we'll see what the air fuel ratio is and give her a whirl. All right, so pull 3, we're going to check our air fuel and see how we go here, right? She's only making peak power right about 4,000 RPM, so she's a screamer, you know? Oh, that smells funny. Smell it?
Crap! Too much kickstart.
Son of a biscuit.
Needs to be wide open.
Okay, so check this out. I messed up earlier. I didn't have the wideband in there, so I didn't really realize that was the problem.
It was that Mountain Dew kickstart, boy. 1 horse, 10 torque.
So check this out. I messed up a little earlier, and I did not have the wideband in there. So at least on this time, I could see and get some input as to what I was doing. So I was sitting there bumping the air fuel. Look at this air fuel. That's something to behold.
On point, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Dude, that is amazing.
So I'm sitting there watching the air fuel and bumping and trying to get to maintain, but hey, that's pretty interesting. So,
I think we should hit it with the nitrous.
Any ideas, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if we want to do that yet. Let's try one more thing. There's got to be some other thing that we can
hydrolocking
try.
this thing, running it on
What if we
Mountain
just
Dew.
put some straight up octane booster right into the intake?
That's not a bad idea.
All right, so we got to have
What about
like
Lysol?
our Lysol did work. We did prime it with that.
Yeah,
So
we're starting with that.
Bog with some Lysol.
Yeah.
I bet it picks it up.
all right, let's try that. Yeah.
Let me get my glove.
You want some of the Lysol, do you?
James, you got yourself a propane tank?
Oh, I would love to try propane.
Propane powered LS's. So, I mean, people run cars on propane.
It smelled like the carnival there. It was like you could smell the sugar in the air, and then it was like we had burnt peanuts a second ago, man.
It's about to smell like Grandma's house.
All right. So I'm gonna try
You
it.
got you a flame retarding
Oh,
light.
man.
I'm gonna disinfect the hell out of this intake.
do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, but let's put that on a... all right, so there we go. We got propane injection.
Hey, that's my baby now.
Whoa, hey! All right.
All right, jokes.
He didn't mean
All right.
it.
Give me the brake clean. Come on, come on. No.
Safety first.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you just lost your insurance again.
Well, you can't see. I did not have blood.
I want to do that, but let's put it on a 3/8 hose and...
Why does everything have to be so technical with you? Don't you know?
Technical? I'm trying not to...
Just swap behind the panel.
You haven't watched much
Melt
of the
that
Cleetus
nut kit.
McFarlane channel.
Hold on, stop. Seriously, we need these to be okay. Let's clean up some of these dyno files. We have our good baseline there, and we're going to keep our baseline, and we're going to remove the peanut run and the Lysol. Well, Lysol was the last one, right? Yeah, so we're going to keep the Lysol. So, all right, I think it's time we spray it. It's time we spray it. We know it's going to make some power. So, lads, we need to be cautious and judicious on the nitrous. Let's start small, all right? What do you think? Huh? Just like a nice little...
James is really good with nitrous. He's really smooth, doesn't just do it all at once.
Lies up to you.
No, I think Lash should do it. For real.
Do it.
I was joking. You
All right,
can
so
let
just
James do the bottles.
James will know his shot collar on today.
Yeah, we might need to get the shock collar out.
Let's try a quarter turn, half turn.
Okay, that's fine.
That was like not even a quarter.
Okay, all right, so just try and be like a machine, so you're just like, shh. All right, and I'll look
Till the
at
end
you.
of the pull, or?
No, let's go, wait until I'll look at you. I'll be going 3,500 RPM. We only really have a short little window.
Yeah, strike a pose.
Damn, Lash is looking so American right now.
All right, so we're thinking about repositioning the nitrous, and we don't know if this is a single plane or a dual plane. So if we're gonna hit this, man, that smells so sweet. You can still smell the kickstart. All right, so if we're spraying this, though, we might just be spraying 3 cylinders as opposed to all 6. I don't know, man. I'm totally fine with the way that it was. What if we just had it so that it's coming down and hitting the middle, or I don't know. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Oh yeah, it's gonna want to kick back and stuff too. Decisions here on trying to make this last. We want to try and make big power, so we need to make another 100 horse before this thing bites the dust. I really wanted to do a rev limit neutral drop, but we figured it would be a lot more fun to be able to do a dyno video before, if it survives the dyno. Okay, then we want to go ahead and do our rev limit neutral drop, and we'll see what we got. Laz, I'm a big fan of your redneck engineering. I think we're gonna have an intake problem because of zip tie obstruction. It's gonna choke because it has so many zip ties. I think you almost forgot which zip tie you're trying to get. Guys, I'm a big fan of recycling right here. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't lose any nitrous, so we took our box that we had for the kickstarts right there. We're gonna use that as our nitrous deflector. We don't want to be losing any nitrous, so we're just gonna be shoving her right there. A little test button there. Oh, I see she's got some kick to it. Yep, let's see, what if we can get another, if we just pull her back a little bit more. Let's pull her back a little bit more and then put one more zip tie in there, as if we didn't have enough. But if we go right here, that's kind of a pivot point. So I think we just put one right there. I think we'll be good.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. Blow it
It's
up.
time.
Blow it up.
We'll give it all.
That's like the sound of the executioner right there.
Do it last. Don't listen, Jeremy. How many times has he steered you wrong? too much enrichment. So, all right, so you're gonna plumb it down in, Laz?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get more nitrous. I'm gonna run it less rich. Let's try and melt this piston this time, okay? I've never said that before. Let's melt the piston, all right? Hell yeah, brother! Pop the intake. Oh, you blew welds on your intake.
Gosh dang it, now me and the mad scientist are gonna have to put new, was it rain on your pistons?
Oh, man.
That was saturated in fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Brother, get back in there and give her another full pull.
Fire back up.
No, you lost your injector wires here.
Oh, dang.
I'm pretty sure those were probably already
I don't
broken.
think you need that.
A little warm. Oh, man. We're gonna have to redo our tape.
I don't know if it blew up or not. It looked like it was running out of nitrous.
That thing sounded like it made some freaking power.
I thought so too. It came on pretty good. We were making more torque, and then it like took a turn for the worse as I was like, I was staying on it.
Take a second and appreciate that stance go back.
So right here, I was like, hey, you know, there's a problem right there. So well, let's see if it still fires up. Whoa! No!
Fire it up.
Like a puddle sitting on them. Could have done that with methanol. Oh, if we didn't have enough enrichment before, we're not going to have enough enrichment now. We have one fuel injector that is totally cooked.
Oh, you don't have either injector.
Oh man, so we got nothing. Well, either which way, I think we're.
You gotta run on methanol.
Maybe we could try and run it on methanol.
Oh, it will. All right, so we're gonna have to go to another bottle in order to really kill this thing. This is crazy. All right, so my wife just clued me in on something that people have said, and it really makes sense, and it really does fit with the kind of the theme and kind of where the truck came from. So she was just saying, you know, basically squirrels are the crackheads of the animal kingdom, you know, and the fact that, like, you know, they can fall off a 2-story building, and I've seen that kind of thing many times, and they're still surviving. Well, we just sprayed this with an open bottle, trying to lean it out. We've melted the injectors, and it's still working. It's still running. This is it's kind of crazy. I really would have thought that this thing would have been. Hey, you should probably put this thing in Ruby because you can't kill it.
Well, if you actually
You
spray
gave
it
us,
with nitrous,
you gave us
die.
5 minutes with that thing.
Not even 5 seconds on a full.
5 minutes, but
Challenge accepted.
I mean, this will definitely prove that, like, you know, you could blow up anything in this. Like, I mean, I'm game. I mean, if you want to try, I mean, we've definitely tried now. I mean,
Check it out. This one's fully roasted.
wow, dude, I was expecting to see like
All right, now you got
char grilled peanut butter, you know, not like.
taste testing.
Oh, come yeah. This peanut has survived combustion. Do you want a helmet?
no, I don't need no helmet. All I need is this puppy right here.
Okay. So this is highly technical. Okay, there's a balance here. You got your button, that right there. So you're gonna give her a. Actually, we just did wire up the injectors back up. So.
A lot of dust. A lot of dust.
Yeah.
It was a 30-second pull, so.
Look under the car.
They made a window in the block. James emptied a whole bottle, and I was like, well, it hasn't blown up yet, so I just stayed
I
in.
knew it was coming too because the dipstick rose about 4 inches. I was like, all right, time to step off the diamond.
She felt the pressure.
You know who to call when you need something blown up. Hey, well, that'll be $50. And, you know, free tunes for life, as always.
Always. You have this mutual thing going on. I try to make your cars last. Try to break.
Hey, did you guys notice?
Hey, we're both good at one thing, you know what I mean? You make them last, and I make them blow up. It's a deal. That's why we're such a good trade-off pair. Good couple.
I saw the dipstick like going like this on the way up.
Yeah.
I'm like, death is imminent. It was coming up.
James said he saw it
coming up.
rising.
Yeah, I seen the dipstick rise like 4 inches. I was like, okay, time to step off the diamond.
Yeah, you really.
I want to see if it turns over.
I was getting a little bit worried about you. I was like, you're staying a little too close.
You know what I was honestly worried about is it swinging a drive shaft and hit like the nail truck.
It would have been fun to do some neutral drops, I will admit, but that was pretty nuts. That was like,
I was there for one thing and one thing only, and to make sure that thing doesn't drive off the dyno.
it says service engine.
We have a cleanup on aisle 2. We need an oil change, Stat.
So let that be a note to you. You could spray the hell out of your 2.8, and it's probably just the RPMs that killed it over a while rather than the nitro. So it was pretty funny. You like ran out of stuff to spray. You were just like started grabbing anything around.
This, and then it wasn't streaming because the fan was going 5,000 RPM, so it was just blowing it on the windshield. So I was like, all right, let's go to a more concentrated thing. I was over here doing
A little of this, a little of
That's
that.
when it started flaming real good, and then I seen the dipstick rise. I was like, all right, time to bail.
Yeah, dude, feel how hard that is to push. For it to be like walking its way out.
Oh, there was some other things were coming out with
Yeah.
the dipstick.
Well, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. This has been fun. This is probably the first time I've ever really tried to blow something up, but this was a challenge, really.
You weren't successful.
I was not successful. I mean, you know, the nature of it is give it to Cleetus and he will show you how to blow it up. I think he could probably hurt an anvil. But this was a lot of fun. I tried a valiant effort to really blow it up. I didn't have the RPM strategy, but he had it. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Check us out, Fasterproms, at Instagram. Also check out our merchandise. Definitely helps us do stupid stuff like this. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Hey, come here. She's like bucking like a bronco. I never thought